Why do rapists and murderers get the same time or sometimes less than, say, someone who's a drug dealer or a drug trafficker? If we can, like, let's be honest. In the United States, we have some of the best laws and rights in the world. But do we ever consider that maybe maybe our sentences or our penalties towards certain situations are a little bit too aggressive? Like, for instance, a drug trafficker can get anywhere between 10 years to life in prison if convicted, while someone who gets convicted for a third-degree murder faces anywhere on average from about a maximum of 15 years, but with room for enhancements, meaning maybe penalty goes up or down. And man, the one that pains me the most is actually the conviction for a rapist. On average in the United States, a convicted sex offender is actually spends only about 8 to 9 years in prisons, and that's hoping that none of his offenses were ever past the statute of limitations, which in retrospect sucks. Now, please don't get me wrong or take my words out of context and feel as if, like, I don't feel like, oh, drug dealers should be punished or anyone should be punished. I do. However, I do feel that some of our convictions seem somewhat extensive, or I said extensive, I apologize, I meant excessive, or overly aggressive for the crime. Like, I don't feel like on any I don't feel like in any circumstances should a murderer and a rapist be serving the same or even less time than a drug dealer. Now, don't get me wrong and feel like I think that, oh, drug dealers shouldn't get much time in prison. They broke the law, and therefore they should be punished because they broke the law. However, they should be punished within that spectrum. They shouldn't be punished or overly punished because, oh, we've been looking for you for 20 years and we couldn't catch you. Now we got you. You're going to jail for life. No, no one is for instance, no one is forcing drugs on people. People choose to use drugs. People choose to sell drugs. No one chooses to be raped. No one chooses to be murdered. And for that, I don't feel like drug dealers should be punished or drug dealers should see life. I don't think so.